Coming soon to Netflix from the creators of That 70s Show. Eric and Donna have gotten married, and they've discovered a secret about their daughter.
I wanted to talk to you.
I knew it! All this time you were keeping it from me! You were cheating with Fez! I promise you, Eric, I wasn't doing the sex with Donna. Then why does Leia look like you? You're all a bunch of dumbasses. This is about diversity. Don't miss all the action as Donna, Eric, and Fez go on Maury.
You are not!
Don't miss That 90s Show. Coming soon to Netflix. Hey, at this point, we put a grapefruit on the screen and you'd watch it. How to destroy a franchise. Franchises are often licenses to print money. They often come with loyal fan bases, which means a built-in customer base. So you may be asking, isn't this a difficult thing to do? Aren't these fans loyal no matter what? Well, not if you follow these simple rules. Step 1. Sell it to a corporation. Corporations have deep pockets and will only be concerned with profit, not story. All they see is dollar signs and won't respect any of the existing characters or lore. Step 2. Have it run by those who value race and diversity over plot and character. They won't make decisions based on what's best for the story, only if they can see themselves on screen. Step 3. Have a corporate yes-man take over creative control of the franchise. It's your property after all. You can do with it whatever you want. And if anybody doesn't like it, well, they could go make their own. And as a bonus, you can sue them into oblivion for that. And when your franchise fails, which it will, you can just declare that the fans are racist. And nothing of value was lost. Following these simple steps, now even you can destroy a profitable franchise.
Yes, of course.
Now streaming on Disney+. What do you get when you give the least interesting character in the MCU your own show, and she turns out to be the worst part of her own series? You get the wacky adventures about her infinitely more interesting family. Don't miss Keeping Up with the Cons. See Mom and Dad get ready for Avenger Con. And then enjoy a night away from the kids watching cricket, dancing, and playing with their new unlicensed bootleg smart home device.
Zuzu, turn off the lights.
Oi!
When their ungrateful daughter, whose biggest aspiration is to be more like the whitest woman in the galaxy,
Drop the taco. Get in the car.
sneaks out of the house and goes to an underground rave at a Brooklyn squat, hilarity ensues when she puts on her grandma's bracelet and unleashes her hidden power. Ouch! It's more fun than you could shake a cricket bat at. Don't miss Keeping Up with the Cons, only on Disney+. You know, this all could have been avoided if her little friend had just told her parents that he was going with her. But what do I know?
Because I don't want Starfleet putting chemicals in the water and turning frickin' Spock's gay! Listen, Giorgio, you are human. I will eat your ass. I will eat your ass. But you're human, so I'll be hungry an hour later. Make sure you go to my galactic web shop and buy my Super Male Lizard Vitality supplements. Ah!
See, that's not racist because she's human. It's speciesist. Hello, everybody. Is this the right one? No, that's the jiggle cam.
You're gonna adjust the camera.
That's the jiggle cam. I gotta adjust the jiggle cam. I gotta fix that one. That's not the right camera anyway. Where's the right camera? It's like lower. It's this one. No. Where is it? It's one of them. I had one of them adjusted correctly. Well, for frick's sake. I have one of them upright. I just don't see it. I literally just changed it and just fixed it. And now, it's not this one. Right, because that's the jiggle cam. So what did I do with the other camera? That's the jiggle cam. Did I adjust the wrong camera? I adjusted the wrong camera. And I don't even have the crops.
Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world change? These secrets in the fields. Are they harbingers of world
This one.
change?
This this one? I'm in a field of hippies. Oh no. We have no echo. Oh, good. That's because I'm not that loud yet. I adjusted my monitors a little too, and I still need some. I hear echo back there, so we're gonna get some shelving and stuff. If anybody wants to help contribute, since moving cost an arm and a leg and all of my furniture and my dignity and self-respect, it cost everything, and I had to leave my mom's car, and it's just like it was such a nightmare. I gotta buy furniture. I gotta go to like IKEA or something.
That's for the best in your mom's car.
Oh, it would have died in Utah. It would have died in Utah when the cats were having their. Oh, which one of you went at pinball last night? Well, we didn't go last night. We went. Where did we go last night?
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Oh, the Tropicana.
Yeah, we went the South Strip loop, the Tropicana loop, which sucks. But sucks sore. Luxor used to be so cool. What happened to it? Why is it shit now?
It was cooler when ASPN used to film body shaping there.
It was cooler when it was more Egyptian themed and didn't have like a giant Max Bet Vegas stupid sports book on the side. Like, here's an ad for an app. So next time they're gonna go Sender Strip again, because like I just wanted to see if it's still there. Basically, they're gonna tear down the Luxor, aren't they? Like New York isn't too bad. Excalibur isn't too bad, but Luxor is just like skip it unless you want to kind of go pop in and see it, or stay there and just go over to New York or Excalibur to like do everything. I have a new lip gloss. We're gonna try it. Welcome to putting on makeup. Do I get to do like if I do my makeup every stream? Do I get one of those makeup girl things? Because I'm always primping and frissing and fussing with something. Ooh, we got a proper applicator. A proper Z1. I think I have one on that too, but I accidentally opened it wrong.
What are they?
No.
No.
Why are they?
Why are they?
Ooh, this tastes like pink. Tastes like pink. I don't know what. Meow. I hear a cat. Give me the cat. Give me the cat. Give me the cat. Give me the cat.
Get the cat.
Give me the cat. He's meow.
Just a moment.
Putting on war paint. Maybe. We're with this first episode. So we gotta talk a little bit about that first episode. This is one of those. I think that the lizard people are up to something where they're trying to socially condition people to be okay with child sacrifices. I think he's not there. Oh. You want to turn on the fan? Yeah. Zabu or AOC? Probably Zabu. I'm trying to think of what pink in nature we would eat, but it goes to bad places. Watermelon, strawberries, raspberries, berry things. Yeah. Pink thing. Strawberry.
Can you use that fan too loud?
Is that too loud? Is that too annoying? So yeah, we didn't play pinball last night. I wouldn't mind going though. That's a day thing.
Call.
You gotta call who?
I got a incoming call.
For who?
For me.
From who?
From my brother Dave.
Okay.
Probably rub it in. He's going to see McCartney tonight.
Oh, sorry. Tell him you're in Vegas. They're going to see. He's going to see McCartney apparently. Yeah. Good luck trying to afford it. I wouldn't go see McCartney. He probably charges like $600 a ticket, right? All right. So, what's the thing that we're dealing with? So, I'm trying to think. I don't know. We had a thing, and now he distracted me by getting a call. We were going to go off on this thing where we do a bit, and now I don't remember it. It's okay. Oh, my child murder thing. It's the child murder show. I think we're trying to be socially conditioned because I mean, look at how many times they show it in the what's its nuts, the Obi-Wan show. Oh yeah, crop circle blast. So this shirt is you can wear it like it's got straps. It's got like little strappy straps, but so you can wear it like this, but it makes me look too wide. I like it like this one a little bit better up. Because, yeah, it's a little crop circle. It's It's like an air-conditioned tank top. It's like a tank top, but it's got like air conditioning. So, you know, we got the tank top level of it. Oh, here, there you can see. It's got like the strap, but I tucked it under so it kind of stay pleated a little bit more, so this would stay down instead of coming up, because they kept coming up. When you wear it like this, it just kept creeping up and up and up all the time. So I'm like, fine, I'll just leave it up. It looks cuter that way anyway. And yeah, $7 Walmart top, I think. They've got some really cute stuff. The Gorn are grooming a civilization to accept child sacrifices. That too! Oh, the Gorn too! I forgot about them. No, the Gorn, Obi-Wan. This episode is a new race. It's basically, they focus on the wrong stupid thing. And Rob's gone into great detail on this on his channel. He did the full-on review. So if you want his, go over there. I was going to pull it up. I didn't get a chance to pull it up yet. I think I usually have it... window capture 3. Is that my, yeah, that's going to be my movie stream. Not movie. The next episode. Oh God, the next episode though. Oh, the next episode is just freaking insufferably stupid too. They're all insufferably stupid though when it gets down to it, aren't they? They're all goddamn insufferably fucking dumb. See, we use this method. Here, we use this one to... This one's just easier to go 10 seconds at a time. Just show you guys. Let me adjust this a bit. That's his chin. That's not right either. Here we go. There we go. So we're going to riff these one frame at a time-ish, but not because we're going to show you a couple of clips. We're just riffing them. We're riffing them because I'm an MST sort of person, which I like doing that. No comparisons, because we only do this for about an hour. We don't do these for many. So none of this, you're ripping on, no. We've been riffing shit since we're ripping on Mystery Science Theater. Thank you. This is why I want to concentrate on the Orville. Oh, the Orville's too good to rip on, though. Like, okay, the third episode's out today. We need to watch that. I was exhausted, so I didn't get around to watching it yet. I'm like, you know what? I need a nap. I'm just exhausted. Because, like, I've just been under so much stress dealing with the move and everything that by the time I actually got, in and settled and everything, it's just, is this the right episode? Yeah, this is the right episode. I just got so, I'm finally like catching up on my sleep, finally catching up on like dreaming, and now everything's like, oh, we gotta move and nothing's packed, or we gotta move and then nothing's ready, and because we went through like so many things like that of, okay, we have to move and they've canceled our U-boxes, and we gotta move and they show up and they're trying to charge double when we don't even have that at all. So, oh, it's awful, and like they tried to bully us into accepting their little extortion too, this moving company. They're like, oh, well, we'll keep your deposits, and we're here, and like, well, you're gonna use us or else. Like, no. There's literally no way. I mean, the amount of money that you're asking just to load it onto the truck today, on top of the deposit, is more than we agreed to for the entirety of the move. And yeah, we don't have it. We do not have it. There's no way to get it to you on any card because there's literally nothing left. We've had our U-boxes in the process of refunding, so that's all pending. So no, there's no more money. It was like it was a nightmare. Oh, it was a nightmare dealing with the movie.
Yeah, he had to rub it in. He's going to see McCartney right now.
Yeah, how much is that setting him back?
A lot.
Probably $800 a ticket or something?
No, not that much. It's at MetLife Stadium, big stadium, so.
Look it up. I want to know how much are McCartney tickets. It probably is $800. Like, yeah, these old farts think they can charge that much. A lot of times it's scalpers. Every time I see Captain Pike's hair keeps getting taller. Yeah, it's basically the Captain Pike's hair meme show. Hair and or meme show. All right, let's wooch. Okay. Don't look on StubHub. So this episode, what happened in this last episode? This is the child murder episode. This is the episode where we find out, yeah, Mbanga's got his stupid kid in the transporter pattern buffer. What's this Ahura crap? I don't even remember. This is like 2 weeks ago. Do you remember?
Yeah, barely.
We should have done this last week, but who wants to sit here and talk about Strange New Worlds? It's like critiquing a Beatles cover band that doesn't speak English and sings phonetically.
Plays the wrong instruments.
And plays the wrong instruments. You know? It's like you can't critique it because they're doing the best they can.
100.
And their heart's almost in the right place with this one.
I love the music. $199.
$199 a ticket for nosebleeds?
Probably.
For the worst tickets, it's $199.
Section 237, which is 400s or the upper level.
Oh my god.
What happened?
That's a string. No, that's not a string. That's a hair.
It's not mine.
That went into my mouth, and I swallowed halfway. I'm now a sword swallower. Oh, Strange New Kenobis. This is terrible. Pike's hair reminds me of David Lynch's.
Okay, so...
Let me see if I can get you guys on screen too here. Where's my chat thing? My chat capture. Is it this one?
Strange New Worlds.
Might be this
story.
one.
Now, this story was ripped off.
No, I gotta do... Yeah, there you go. There you go. Who's this story ripped off from?
From the sci-fi short story.
There you go. We can riff it together. You guys are part of the show anyway. And I'm sorry I didn't do a What the Dub last night. I'm so sorry. We should have. But we were off doing 12,000 steps on the strip.
From Ursula K. Le Guin's story, The Ones Who Walk Away from Omelas.
Okay.
Okay, so that is where I was listening to Ryan Burnett.
Is that this episode?
Yes, the one with the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was the story here? They come upon a ship.
They come upon a ship that's being fired on.
Yeah.
Okay, let me move a little closer.
I can only watch this once. This one was awful.
They come upon
this one was so stupid. They focus on the worst ship.
The premise is good. The premise is good.
Yeah.
But they don't do anything with it.
Well, they focus on the absolute wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if this is a Stargate episode, they would immediately be like, why is the kid, and who is the kid, and what are you doing to him? What you doing with him? Because O'Neill would come in and be like, he would be like, hey, Sam, can you figure out what they're doing to this kid and what ascension means? Immediately.
One line of dialogue will turn this all around. What exactly does the first servant do?
Yeah, who is the first servant, and what does he do?
Who is daddy? What does he do?
Yeah, get a little closer in if you can.
So like I said, so they're firing on the shuttle's being fired on.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we need help. Okay, where we have a moral obligation to help people in need. Then they said, okay, target the shuttle, target the other ship's weapons, and they accidentally destroy it. Okay, and it turns out the people that they rescue here, and they get beamed aboard.
These people.
Yeah, these people. Pike has a history with this woman.
Yeah, he rescued her when he was a lieutenant.
Yeah, Lieutenant Pike.
And now this guy here that they're beaming on is like the father of this kid who's going to be the ascended one. So this is the child murder episode where they don't do crap about it and they focus on Pike getting his stick wet and his hair.
Andrew Helm, I gather they didn't even acknowledge Ursula K. Le Guin. No. From what I remember, no, they did not.
Oh, they won't.
They should at very least, based on a short story by Ursula K. Le Guin.
Oh, you have to read the comics to know her backstory. Yeah, so DLC of the backstory. Got it.
So it turns out Pike and her have a history. Oh, those people are separatists. They don't want they don't represent us. They've chosen to break away from us. We have the first servant here. Yada 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 yada.
And here's Una going like, "Hey, you got a history, don't you, Captain wannabe hot pants?
Captain
Hot pants.
Captain Sexy Hair.
Captain Sexy Hair. Captain Sexy Hair. Captain Bohannon."
Okay, so now here the
I liked
obligatory.
him in Hell on Wheels. I can't lie. I liked him
the
in that.
obligatory 24 producers. Okay.
Yeah, 24 crapping producers. I mean, like the shots look nice. This looks like a very well traced copy of like this is like what you take home when you go to Paris and you get like a knockoff of the Mona Lisa. You know, you're not getting the Mona Lisa, but you're getting a pretty good facsimile of.
All right, and so okay,
right?
so
Because somebody's hand painting it, and it looks right. You know, that's kind of what this is.
All right, so here we go. Oh, hi, I'm so and so. This is Una. This is my first officer. Yada yada.
Una Chin Riley is kind of a cool name, but.
Okay, hi, I'm such and such. I'm Miss Sexy Pants there.
Miss Sexy Alien.
Sexy alien lady, and this is the first servant.
She's dressed like a Pokemon, like the Cresselia.
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Mbega, there's my
and the
daughter.
Stupid
Hey,
kid.
hey.
Oh god,
I'm reading a story. Daddy, you only read me this part.
But I forgot because it was yesterday for me, and I send you away just randomly so you don't know.
Okay, so she's saying, okay, we got there's people they want to stop, they want to kill the first servant. Okay, yeah, okay, fine.
Who cares?
Okay.
Why do they want to kill him? He's gonna die anyway. Can't you just hook another kid up there?
Well, we don't know
just
that
grab
yet.
some other
We
kid
don't-
off the street. Don't even tell him.
We don't know that yet.
Oh, but they have to choose it. Why? I mean,
Why?
so you
But
gotta
that-
brainwash
okay.
them into
All right.
choosing it. What are they choosing?
All right, now listen. Okay, now listen. She's saying, oh, she's not being very forthcoming here.
Well, that's the thing. It's like all the words they use would be suspicious to anybody with half a fucking brain if he wasn't thinking with his other one. He's clicking with the wrong head in this one.
Something's not quite right
He's
here.
thinking, gee, I want to bang her, not any of
Well,
these
she's
bells and... I mean, yeah, she's a very
Very
attractive,
attractive
alien,
lady.
right?
I mean,
Right? I mean, who wouldn't want to bang her? But it's just, like nobody, like none of the crew, nobody Spock, Una never picked up on this.
No,
She's supposed to be
no,
super
no,
smart.
no.
Nobody
Like-
picked up on
like I said.
but that's their choice. It's like, yeah, this seems an awful lot like cult speak brainwashing. Like somebody would have some sort of, ding, ding, ding going off in their head. Because well, I don't know. This is like kind of my specialty.
first instinct-
is the cult stuff.
My first instinct is they're hiding something.
Yeah, they're hiding something. Why are they so hell bent on convincing everybody that he wants this? So what is this exactly? What does he want? Does
We
he
don't-
really know what he's getting into?
Okay.
I mean, if you're so hell bent on saying
Like,
he wants
again-
this, he wants this, he wants this, then what are you gonna do to him? Sounds a
Again-
little fishy to me. But then again,
What does the first servant do?
yeah.
What is his function?
Yeah. What does major malfunction too?
Okay, so she's giving the lowdown. Okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is what they're doing. Okay, blah. Separatists. I'm so hot for you, Captain Pike. Oh, you're so sexy. I know you find me sexy too. That's right. Captain, is most illogical to be flirting with an alien ambassador.
This is better than the show.
Oh well, Spock. I think we have time to flirt. What do you think, Una? Leave me out of this. Last time you brought me into this, we were on Rigel 7, and there was a alien with 3 penises and 4 vaginas. So
Was it the Klingons?
might have been. So okay, well we'll look into it. Oh,
It was a Klingon gender person.
excuse me, Captain.
The Klingon gender people can just add and change and subtract.
Excuse me, Captain. I know I look like a Glaceon, but you must respect my opinion on this.
Looks like a Glaceon.
Hey, if you notice how you doing.
Hello,
Okay, so now they're
Rosie,
examining
Donnie
the-
Houston, Anthony Way, hello.
Patient, first servant. The kid doesn't even have a freaking name. What is his
First
name?
servant. First servant, my ass.
It's okay. Oh, he's in excellent health. Yeah, you know what? He's going to have to be when we hook him up to the machine.
The healthier he is, the more juice he's got to zap out of him.
Well, he is ethnically diverse.
Yeah, where the white woman hooks up and
So,
sacrifices
okay,
the
all
child.
right. So
of color.
apparently, but this is kind of intrinsic to the plot, okay? Because by having this system here that they've managed to wipe out all diseases.
Yeah.
Somehow. I don't know. So
Probably
Kunal
adrenochrome.
Namajani
It's
here, or whatever.
It's adrenochrome. This is them admitting. This is the Hollywood inside tale of how they all look younger and live forever is because they drain the life forces of young children by hooking them up to horrendous things. And they found a way to plug him into the meta. This is a warning of the meta. When they plug you all into it, the meta universe, when they put the chip in your head. This is a secret warning. This is humanity trying to warn itself with these messages that if you start hooking your brains into things, it's going to drain and zap your life forces quicker than the 400,000 missing kids that we're being socially conditioned to accept by saying child murder all day, every day, and I am desensitized to it.
All right, but still. Okay, all right, there you go. And all right, so the more, actually, the more I watch of Nurse Chapel, Jess Bush here, the more I like her. I don't know why. I don't know.
She's not Nurse Chapel, but I like this character.
I like
that
this
she
character.
is.
This is a character named Nurse Chapel, but it's not Nurse Chapel.
Yeah. I really wish they wouldn't have had Nurse Chapel. I wish it would have been somebody else.
Yeah.
I wish, I like, let's rename her. Let's just rename her, because she's not Nurse Chapel, clearly.
Jess.
Her name's Jess?
Jessica. Nurse Jessica.
Jess Harper?
Jess
Harper?
Harper Blonde.
Jess Harper. It's Jessica Harper.
Jessica Harper, yes. Okay, so Jessica Harper here.
Because she's not Nurse Chapel.
No, she's not Nurse Chapel. I wouldn't mind if she was named Jessica Harper.
Right?
Okay, so...
People. Same thing with Uhura. Even, Uhura doesn't really remind me of Uhura yet, even.
Okay, this is the shuttle here.
And Spock, too. They could have done something so much better with a different crew, but we're so attached to these goddamn prequel things, and that really takes away from anything new and original and fun they could make. Because they could very well go off into the side quest of something we're like a side ship. They could copy the Orville outright, right? They could be a whole bunch of new characters. You could have Vulcan Skippy McDoo, Mr. Glaceon himself. I don't know what the hell his name is. Nurse Betsy, whatever her name was that we said. Harper Lee.
Harper,
There's Harper Lee.
Why not? No, why not? Really?
Right?
Why not?
Right? And
Barbie Chapel.
Barbie
Chappelle. Barbie Chappelle.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
I like this.
I like Pike too, but don't make him Captain Pike. He's totally not Captain Pike. What's a better name for this captain?
Captain Davis.
Stingray Davis.
Stingray Davis. I like it. I like it. Stingray Davis.
There. And he can be like a Kirk who goes in and out of bed with aliens. And he can be
Stingray
a little
Davis.
inept, but don't put him on the flag.
Captain Gene Stingray Davis.
Yeah.
Okay?
Stingray was his call sign in Top Gun school. La'an Noonyan Singh, she needs a different name.
La'an.
She can still be La'an.
La'an.
Stanley.
La'an Smith. You see, and she's the cadet.
Sonia.
Sonia, yes, Sonia Jackson.
That's too racist, though.
No?
Isn't it racist to call, because that's a very stereotypy name?
Andrew Jackson is a stereotype. Sonia Ramirez.
Make her French, maybe. Give her a French last name.
Sonia Lacroix.
Yeah, give her a French last name, because there's a lot of, you give her, wouldn't that be too much like Cisco?
No, the French colonized Africa. I mean, Sonia Lacroix, okay.
Yeah,
Lacroix.
or something like Pacific Islander name. She doesn't have to be a Uhura.
Okay, so alright, so see how you see this? See? Okay, so oh no, the ship is here, and okay, we're examining everything. We're examining everything, and this is the coin.
This is the coin she gave me.
I don't know what. Yeah, the coin she gave me years ago.
And he kept it?
Oh, hi. Yeah, we kept it, and I still
on the ship. He kept it with him from ship to ship to ship all this time, and he didn't get rid of it or store it somewhere. Yeah. He didn't tuck it away in on Deep Space 4 somewhere.
Ensign Token.
Ensign Token.
Oh,
Token Black.
Notice in all my years, Captain Stingray Davis, that my bosoms have stayed in place. I don't even need a support bra.
Stingray Davis. They really need to figure out what the hell
they don't know what
they're doing, because they're trying too hard to be serious, And, like, the Orville is knocking it out of the park with, like, Darmok level episodes on episode 1. And this is basically Captain Pike gets his dick wet.
Well, they want to show that he's a ladies' man, and he's...
I mean, his
got
hair already, you know.
And they want to...
Why don't they make him bisexual?
Because I don't know why.
Yeah, let's push it for
Hey,
Captain
Stingray-
Pike needs to be
Hey,
bisexual.
Stingray Davis doesn't need to, you know, do the mattress mambo with dudes, okay?
Why not?
I don't know.
That's
So, okay,
homophobic.
so that's the end of Act
That's
One.
transphobic.
So, okay, now here we see the world. Okay, here we see this lady's world. And there's floating cities, and there's, like, lava, volcanoes, and everything. And, like, okay, but the fumes would, like, okay, hey, look, isn't everything nice? But we still have black servants. Okay, so much for enlightenment. Okay. Oh, hi, I'm Glaceon. I'm going here and the thing. I'll go with for
He's
servant.
scanning the kid.
Scanning the kid, yeah.
Glaceon. Dr. Elmo.
Dr. Elmo.
The Doctor and Puck epic duelmo. The Doctor and Pick epic.
Elmo stand for
Like,
servant.
I'm completely ready for this. More green women, please. Well, we got a green dude in the next episode.
Yeah,
Hello,
okay.
Danger
all
Bob.
right.
How's it
Well,
going?
we're gonna hey, Danger Bob.
Among other things, that is.
All right,
Yes.
so Elmo love the first servant, you know. All right, so first servant is
Kid.
the kid's actually pretty good in this. Yeah,
He's like a genius kid,
Yeah,
though.
but he's
He
a
knows
genius
everything.
little kid. Yeah, he
They're
knows
always
everything.
genius little kids.
yeah, but the little bastard gets his gets the life sucked out of him. We're gonna.
It's hilarious at this point.
But it's okay. So having first servant, great honor.
Is this where they were?
Oh, she looks kind of old there.
Yeah. Well, that's the makeup stuff that they have because they give her like what looks like
Ridges.
lines. Yeah.
Dr. Alban.
So they're basically
Dr.
saying
Lou
they
Albano.
can't.
Dr. Lou Albano. It's the doctor in background.
They're saying they can't give Dr. Mbenga the cure for his stupid kid because
there is no cure, really.
there is no cure and they don't like him and
They can't share their.
they can't share it 'cause they don't like him.
Yeah.
Because they're racist.
Yes,
Because
that's
it's
right.
because he's black. So
It's because I'm black, isn't it?
yes.
Okay, so okay. Now here is they have all the people here. You got the coins here, the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and what about you? Okay, what are you talking about? What about me? Didn't you see? Because don't you like my nice smooth scalp? No. Okay.
You're a traitor. You're gonna betray us.
You're gonna betray it. Okay, and you're gonna. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because his little coin is scraped.
Scraped, yeah.
How come the coin being scraped was the thing that gave it away?
I don't remember.
Because they're supposed to be like pristine and
This was to care for it. Yeah.
and he didn't.
And he didn't. And he's at the scene. Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm making a break for it.
That's
Dr.
dumb.
Stingray Davis gets out of the way just in time.
That's so dumb. So they chase him out of into Elden Ring.
Okay, yes.
Into Elden Ring, where he got eaten by a giant wolf.
Hit pause a second.
This is Elden Ring.
Now we're seeing, we're seeing there's like the floating cities above the clouds,
Yeah.
but there's no railings to prevent people from falling off.
That's because it's Elden Ring, and if you
Okay.
fall off, you die. There's no fall. There's total fall damage in that. This is Elden Ring with spaceships.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Elden Ring before everybody turned into zombies.
Okay.
This is what the planet looked like.
Hey, Substance D. All right. So, don't worry. Stingray Davis will get him. Okay. Okay. Look, we got more floating cities. We got fountains here. Looks like Professor X's mansion in the first X-Men movie.
Probably is.
Give yourself up. You know,
He's
otherwise,
like, nope, never. I'm not gonna surrender.
Stingray Davis is gonna blast you.
So he blasts them.
I like that name, Stingray Davis. And Uhura is doing a mukbang right now. Now, if everyone who doesn't know, a mukbang is when you eat a lot of noodles on camera. Yeah, it's a Japanese thing. Never underestimate the value of carbo loading, okay, people?
She's eating fast because they're making her
Do
a whole bunch of work on the sly that she really shouldn't be doing, to go and translate and figure out some stuff that, like, the people who attacked them, like the people who are the offshoots, where they came from their own planet, like the aliens that were trying to attack them or something.
Mark Payton asks if you were a superhero, what were your powers?
If I were a superhero, I would have
Sarcasm? A little bit of sarcasm?
accurate premonition.
That's actually a pretty good one.
Yeah, accurate premonition would be good.
Mukbang is something like bukkake. No, it's well.
Then I could predict the future. That'd be good.
Okay.
And I'd want to have control over it, so I'd know like lotto numbers and stuff.
All right. So she's oh yeah.
I mean, I also live in Vegas, and it'd be great to be able to predict the ponies and stuff.
So this Glacian motherfucker over here is getting Mama Jamma is getting all up in my business. So.
Well, she was wearing a do-rag that episode,
Okay.
apparently.
All right. So the first servant is we're examining. We don't have technology to cure your daughter. Oh, bummer. The first servant.
But we can kind of help a little bit.
Kind of help a little.
Kind of
bit.
point you in the right direction.
Yeah. But but they can't really because
Reasons.
because they're a closed off society.
Because reasons and science and stuff.
Yeah, because science.
Science.
So Dr. JoJo Jackson here.
Jojo Jackson. Everybody's Jackson. I told you you're a racist.
Hey, Stingray Davis knows you look sad, so I know how to erase that sadness.
They're gonna do it.
Yes, we're gonna do it. Yes, we're gonna pond far all night long.
They do it a lot.
Oh, she's got nice feet actually.
You're looking at her feet.
Yeah. Well, it's the only part I can see.
I can't even see them.
See?
You can barely see it.
Okay, I know. See, there's a foot. So they did the pond far.
Do the song.
No,
the do it song. No.
Oh. Okay, so stop it, Pike. Stop it, Stingray Davis. You are such a joker. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Hey, we're not done pond farm right now. Hey, do you go to Fredericks of whatever this planet is? Because that is sexy ass underwear. Or is she really gonna go out with it? Or is she really going out with it? Is she really going out with Stingray Davis?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so Stingray Davis is like they do the nasty. Okay, and I can't remember what this.
They wanted her to translate something really quickly on the sly.
Okay, so we translated this, and it just says, "Oh yeah," and so
it said they came from the same planet.
Yeah. So Dr. JoJo Jackson comes in here with the
finds them playing,
which is kind of a nice moment, you know. Oh yeah, I
figured out how to unlock your kid.
Unlock your kid, and
I was poking around in sick bay.
I poked it around, and we used the computer to make different colors hopscotch patterns on the floor out of the noble gases that are just in the atmosphere. Mm-hmm. Thank you for what a nice kid you are. You two are so adorable. Okay, so Stingray Davis goes back and
Uhura tells him what she found. Not Uhura.
So Sonia.
So
Stingray Davis, that's kind of suspicious. Oh, jeez. What do you think's going on here? I don't know, but my hair makes me tell me something's up. Makes my hair stand on end.
Lieutenant Kyle, you transporting they found that he sabotaged the ship. That's right. Or no, he transported off by himself.
Yeah.
Like he was gonna transport away.
Okay, so we missed it. He's kind of in on it, right? He doesn't want this to go down.
Yeah, he tried to save the kid because it's his son or something.
Yeah, or something. Yeah, we kind of missed that because it's one of those things that you kind of forget. Now we're getting to what the overall weakness of this whole story is. Okay. Yeah. So he's up on the bridge, and Stingray Davis is like over there. Oh, everybody's a red shirt, but everybody lives. Oh my God, what's going on here?
I don't remember any of this.
So she's like, outworlders are not allowed to see what's going on with the first servant ceremony. So I want you to come down, Stingray Davis. Oh, thank you very much. I'd be honored to be there.
Why did she invite him? Because she wants to marry him or something or bang him. Yeah, but there's something wrong because the people who are trying to stop them from doing the first servant ascension thingy. Yeah. And this is kind of where they should have started to question. And we're 36 minutes out of 50. They should have at least started to question by now. Because Stargate would have questioned immediately. What's the first servant do?
What is the first servant?
What does ascension mean? Jack O'Neill would have said, this smells suspicious. Are they going to kill this kid? Stargate would have picked up on this quicker. Stargate people are better than Star Trek people.
The actual Spock would have said...
Or real Spock, yeah.
Real Spock instead of Glacian Spock would have said...
and Simpsons did it.
I believe they're hiding something.
And Simpsons did it, they said.
La'an.
So they're hiding stuff.
So La'an Smith here.
What's she saying?
So this is, we're gonna beat a confession out of you. I can't remember what they said. So Captain Davis walked past this pod.
Oh, he transported the kid away, but they put him into a pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, he transported him into a pod because he's like, I'm trying to rescue him. I'm trying to save him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's
they never
why.
really tell you what
Save
danger
him from
he
what?
is in.
Exactly.
Save him from what?
Exactly.
Now, okay, we're 38 minutes. Oh, hey, this first servant here. Hey, first servant. Yay, everybody.
Yay,
Yay,
this is the next kid we're going to sacrifice.
Yay,
Celebrate
yay,
and
save the
cheer.
servant. Nobody asks, well, where does he go after? How come we never see him again?
Yep.
So-
Because I like that outfit. I'd wear what she's wearing. It's a good
So,
costume. They got good
Sting-
costumes on this episode. I'll give him that.
Oh, Stingray Davis, you are such a handsome man. I know.
They're probably recycled from something else, but they're good costumes.
You made this possible, Stingray Davis. Oh, gee.
And they're
whiz.
questioning him, and they're like,
Questioning
"Did you
what's
ever guess what Ascension was, lady, or are you just gonna sit here and not
Maybe we should turn
question
the-
and be shitty?"
Are the subtitles on? So we maybe should turn the subtitles
English.
on. I took my own child for his safety. Okay, so yeah, so they're hinting at. They hint. Was that why you're supposed to neural dampening device? Okay, yeah. So they're hinting at it. They're hinting at something. I want to talk to Captain Stingray Davis.
I deserve to be in here, Commander. I know
So
that.
it most deeply held beliefs. So he believes it's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, it's a great honor until it's your kid. I just needed to save him. But save him from what?
Exactly.
They never say.
Exactly, and nobody questioned on the whole show. And this is what lost me, is that all these people, I'm like, so these are supposed to be the good guys, and they're just like, they're like going dum-de-dum-de-dum. Captain Pike's going and banging some hot alien chick. What do you mean you save him? Who cares? Like,
Captain Pike, Stingray Davis.
right.
Where are they taking him? Where are they
And they
located?
finally questioned it in the last couple of minutes. The sacred chamber, to sacrifice him.
And also.
Murder him. I want you to be there when I ascend.
So the kid doesn't even know.
Well, the kid kind of knows that he's supposed to choose this,
But they never.
but they never tell him like what he's choosing. They just say, "Hey, do you want to be the next one chosen?" And they're like, "Okay." And like this could be a great moral lesson in asking people for their consent and things that they don't understand. It could be a great moral lesson in finding another way. Like if this were a real science fiction show, written by real science fiction writers, they would go in and they would immediately question, and they would know, oh, they're gonna hook him up to a machine, we gotta stop them. And the whole episode would be them kidnapping the kid, trying to save him, trying to get him to safety with the father, going against the government, right? Because this isn't a Federation world or anything. But I mean, this would probably be a Stargate episode, probably.
But this.
And they would figure out a way. It's like, no, wait a minute. What if we could find a way to emulate what makes the machine work? Can we take a closer look at it? Can we figure? And Samantha Carter would go in and she would engineer something that would emulate the brain waves or the life force or some damn thing that they could replace. Right? And that's what would happen if this were like a real science fiction show that actually was trying to teach some sort of a moral lesson.
Kids are a commodity in Hollywood. Well,
They are, and that's what I think. You know what? I think they're just trying to socially condition
All
us.
right,
with this
there's
stuff.
9 minutes left of this.
Yeah.
To this nonsense. Okay. So plants just kind of lecture. They have some kind of dampening field around the
around
planet.
the whole planet, so he can't even get on or off.
So there he is in the chamber.
In the chamber,
The sacred chamber for the.
So they're underground in the
They're
world, and
underground
you
in the
see all these
world.
little wires that are hooked up to
Yeah.
stuff.
Feeling jowls of joy and gratitude. Okay.
We hook you up to the thing.
And
So here's the
this
last
is-
corpsicle that
this
came
is-
out.
Yeah.
That's the last kid that came out of there.
It's a child.
Yeah, it's a corpsicle. So they hook up these kids, and it like sucks all the life force out of them, like the dark crystal.
He chooses it freely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if he knew what was going on,
Did he know?
Did he know?
Did he know that he's gonna? Because then he starts to get scared, right?
Yeah.
It's just too quiet to hear.
Yeah. Because the kid was scared.
He was scared for like a second here.
Yeah.
When he sees the thing. Because the kid's
Yeah,
like,
watch
"Ah."
the kid
Where's
says,
the
my
kid
kid says,
reaction?
my God. So, it's a child, my God. Yeah, so stop it, yeah.
Well, the kid was scared for a second. I don't know if I'm seeing it correctly.
Yeah, he was.
So then he hooks it up to
hook
him.
him up in the machine like freaking the six-fingered man, like in Princess Bride. And the kid's obviously scared, and like there he is. He's hooked into the machine. Now, they're quite literally sucking the life out of him.
And then they don't let him, and then they smack him.
They knock out Pike. Okay, now
they knock him away.
Oh, it's a Federation. This isn't a Federation world. You have no jurisdiction.
Yeah, get out of here.
You have no jurisdiction here.
Severing the connection would kill him.
Okay, but
It's
this
his destiny. He chose it. His reason for being. Yay!
Yay, tradition. What will the machine do? We don't know.
Yeah, they don't even know what the machine's gonna do. They don't even know what the machine's gonna do.
Well, that just tells me that
Life Force is a movie with Patrick Stewart. Did they do it in that movie too? I didn't see it.
Okay, now
We've hunted for centuries for alternatives.
we don't pretend otherwise. So you know what's gonna do. It's all founded on a lie, you know. Yeah, but okay, yeah.
Reporting this to Starfleet.
This thing. Can you tell us no children suffer under your federation? But the thing is, it's not you. You don't willingly allow them to suffer.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, all right. Now, this is my beef with this. Okay, like I said, no time do they say what does the first servant do? What is the ascension? What is going to happen to him? What describe this ceremony to us? None of that. They don't ask any of those questions, which tells me everybody in Pike's crew is an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay.
His entire crew, every single one of them.
And here's the thing: what this can do is this could set up a very good story about if they know it's going to kill the kid. It sets up a good allegory about tradition in society. When does that tradition stop serving a purpose? When is that tradition harmful? When does that tradition prevent a society from advancing? Because this is an advanced society, but if they're still clinging on to this tradition, even though it's harmful, then what purpose does it serve? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's actually a pretty good story. And you could actually say that you can make a case for Pike breaking the Prime Directive, because this is a society that is. Whoops! I hit this button here. Because this is a society that is no longer advancing. It is clinging to a harmful tradition that is actually allowing children to suffer and be. Even though they say, "Oh, it's for the good," like no, you are willfully killing these kids. Okay. You are willfully killing these kids, and this is immoral. I don't care if I'm sworn to not interfere. I'm going to do something to stop this. And I think he could have made a pretty good case to the Federation for breaking the Prime Directive.
Yeah, but he didn't. So here's the doctor saying, "Hey, here, my
it's
son.
It's too late to save my son,
but I can try and save your kid."
Yeah.
So he points you the right direction. But I'll give you the theory behind the treatment. He can't give it to him directly, but he can kind of point him the way. So that episode was awful.
What are they doing to these kids, 60-man mascot? They're literally sucking the life out of them. Literally.
My issue with this just is like the millionth thing where they're just torturing or murdering or something kids like over and over and over and over and over again. To the point of which I think it's a conspiracy to desensitize the public. It's like they're doing it on purpose at this point. Because there is an alien race of people there sucking the life force out of children. Probably. I'm tired of it.
Sean Russell.
They're great at killing the children. Thank you so much. Sean Russell, I appreciate it.
Kids' lives matter, Star Trek and Star Wars.
They don't, though, because how many times do we see them kill the younglings over and over again? I'm like, I can't, like, this is the same thing over and over. This reminds me of seeing a post-hypnotic suggestion of did you see the episode of Mind Control with Darren Brown where they did the advertising agency stuff? Like, he called, like, 2 or 3 guys to freelance advertise something, and they all came up with the exact same ad campaign because he drove them both the same route, and he kept placing like gates and taxidermy and stuff like that, and along their way. So they came up with some taxidermy gate pet service or something to advertise for. And because they kept seeing the same thing over and over and over again. And I think that's what they're doing with this. I think they're trying to desensitize the public to it by showing it over and over and over and over and over again to the point where nobody cares anymore.
Well, there was a TNG episode. There was a TNG episode called Half-Life with David Ogden Stiers as a professor.
I remember that one.
Yeah, and that was actually a very good episode. And he was approaching the age of 60, and at 60, this planet had the tradition that you commit some kind of ritual suicide. I shouldn't say that.
Well, it kind
ritual
of
off yourself.
Well, we're already demonetized for showing the thing.
Okay, but anyways, it's self-deletion, whatever you want to call it. Ritual self-deletion. Okay, you praise for your accomplishments, and then kaboom. But he was going to ask the Federation for asylum because it was more useful for him to be alive and solve the problem with his planet's sun that was about to burn itself out. And Loxana Troy, actually great performance by Rachel Barrett as Loxana Troy in that episode, was saying there is no need for this ritual anymore because you had to decide it was an age or overpopulation, disease, famine, whatever. But they had solved all those problems.
Yeah.
So there was no need for this ritual. And again, it sets up the question of at what point in a society does tradition no longer serve a purpose and actually hinders a society. So that, again, they did it so much better there. Like, this was just a missed opportunity.
Well, they don't even understand it's a missed opportunity. This is somebody going and finding a story to copy and paste, missing the point of it, and like getting the Cliff's Notes version. Yeah. And that is what I'm so tired of with this, is because you taught me nothing, you gave me nothing. I don't feel anything because I've seen this so much. And any little heartstrings you're trying to have, like, pull at, I no longer care. Yeah. So this one was awful. It was dumb. Everybody was incompetent and silly and stupid. It sets. I can't say this one was better than a 1 out of. One out of 5. It was awful.
The idea is good. The idea is good.
But I've seen it better in Stargate, and I've seen it better in,
it's been
because I've done stuff like that in Stargate.
It's been done. It's been done better. Logan's Run, Logan's Run's another one. But like I said, it's been done. It's been done better. I don't need to see it done here. Mm-hmm. And it says nothing.
No.
So, okay, so that was that episode.
What was your score on it?
I give it a 2 out of 5 Chewbacca's. Doesn't...
2 out of 5 only?
Maybe.
I gave it a 1 out of 5 because it's like I don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, it would have been done better by better writers.
I want to stand up and stretch for a minute. Let's play a commercial while I do. So we're going to do the next episode. We're not going anywhere. Don't you guys go anywhere. I'm just going to stand up and stretch unless you want to. Do you want to go and play something? You'll go grab a guitar and play guitar while I...
Well, I got to get by the cases. I mean, that's going to take...
That's true. Yeah. All right. I'll play a clip.
How to destroy a franchise. Franchises are often licenses to print money. They often come with loyal fan bases, which means a built-in customer base. So you may be asking, isn't this a difficult thing to do? Aren't these fans loyal no matter what? Well, not if you follow these simple rules. Step 1. Sell it to a corporation. Corporations have deep pockets and will only be concerned with profit, not story. All they see is dollar signs and won't respect any of the existing characters or lore. Step 2. Have it run by those who value race and diversity over plot and character. They won't make decisions based on what's best for the story, only if they can see themselves on screen. Step 3. Have a corporate yes-man take over creative control of the franchise. It's your property after all. You can do with it whatever you want. And if anybody doesn't like it, well, they could go make their own. And as a bonus, you can sue them into oblivion for that. And when your franchise fails, which it will, you can just declare that the fans are racist. And nothing of value was lost. Following these simple steps, now even you can destroy a profitable franchise.
Yes, of course.
Now streaming on Disney Plus. What do you get when you give the least interesting character in the MCU her own show, and she turns out to be the worst part of her own series? You get the wacky adventures about her infinitely more interesting family. Don't miss Keeping Up with the Cons. See Mom and Dad get ready for Avenger Con. And then enjoy a night away from the kids watching cricket, dancing, and playing with their new unlicensed bootleg smart home device.
Zuzu, turn off the lights.
Oi!
When their ungrateful daughter, whose biggest aspiration is to be more like the whitest woman in the galaxy,
Drop the taco. Get in the car.
sneaks out of the house and goes to an underground rave at a Brooklyn squat, hilarity ensues when she puts on her grandma's bracelet and unleashes her hidden power. Ouch! It's more fun than you could shake a cricket bat at. Don't miss Keeping Up with the Cons, only on Disney Plus. You know, this all could have been avoided if her little friend had just told her parents that he was going with her. But what do I know?
There you go.
Alright, everybody, we're back.
Hey.
Yay.
Hear me. So for this one, all you gotta do is that.
Okay, so alright, and we have
10
here.
second skip should work pretty well.
Yeah.
You can mute it.
Alright, well, look at them reminded that this is what they're claiming to be Star Trek.
What the hell happened in this episode?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Okay, so okay, so so what happens is there's Jessica Harper here. To Pringles is here. And Spock, and this okay, to Pringles is she's I'm busy working. I'm away from Spock and
Did you notice where she was though, where she worked? You picked up on where she worked.
Yeah, she worked in a prison.
Which one? You said immediately which one though.
Which one?
Mm-hmm. Because
One-
they told you the location.
Yeah. It told you the location. It's on Vulcan. It's on the Criminal Rehabilitation Center, Omicron, Luray. And I promptly guess who was there.
Yeah. Well, we figured last time when they mentioned that he was rehabilitating Vulcans like Cybok.
Yeah, okay, spoiler. It's a prison where they're keeping Cybok. Coincidentally. Okay. Led to thievery, abuse, and murder. Murder! It was murder! Okay, long distance endeavor, relationship with Koff. I have not read it. Okay, now she's been reading erotic literature. Okay.
She's been reading earth porn. Because Spock.
Because they need to spice up their relationship. And Spock saying, "Hey, I know a nurse. I know a nurse here on the Enterprise. Perhaps we could persuade her to engage in something that the humans call a threesome." It's like Spock, no. So okay. So she's been reading Tropic of Cancer by Henry Miller, and Fear of Flying by Erica Jong. I hadn't read neither of them. She has, and perhaps we should review these texts together. Oh yes, and he's very uncomfortable by this.
Yeah, he's really uncomfortable, and he's like, trying to say, I don't want you reading that shit.
I don't. Yeah, exactly. So, but understand it makes you call. So maybe you need to get in touch with your more human half, Spock. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is literally what's happening in this.
So okay, of course there is no replacement. Okay, so all right. So now he's with Jessica Harper here.
What's an actress though? Now I'm remembering.
Yeah, I know. She's saying, "Oh, it's curious." Like she's experiencing challenges to Pringle. Yeah.
This is awful.
Yeah. So this is okay. So this is thinking about my relationshipy stuff, relationships, feelings in hallways. Don't try to be smarter than the truth, Spock. So okay. So then I like this actress though. She's good. Progress. Okay. So been stranded. Okay. Yada yada. They made a big deal out of this actress here. Actress, is that the right thing? She's a non-binary binar. She's a non-binary.
Okay.
Okay. And they decided to make
She's
it.
also got an eating disorder.
God, she is so skinny. God, she's.
Or is it they? Is it a she or a they?
I have no idea.
Okay. This individual
This individual has an eating disorder. Per has an eating disorder. Like that's.
Clown has an eating. Clown self.
You wonder why we're losing ground to.
Doll.
And you wonder why we're losing ground to the Chinese.
Doll Clown has an eating disorder.
Okay, so Doll Clown has an eating disorder. Okay, Chrissy actually file. Yada yada. Starfleet doesn't relish. Okay, so...
Like, seriously, look how skinny it is. They is.
So now they have to root out something called the Serene Squall. Okay? And, alright, so...
So they them.
So they them. Okay, now I'm having trouble remembering the details of this episode. I gotta be honest.
They them comes in and says, hey, help me, I need to go to my ship, and it's a trap.
So uninteresting. So there's the colonist ship's blown up. So this is a whole...
This is more of an episode that it was just to make a big deal that they have a they them.
Yeah. They want to show a they them in a position of power too. Hey, Santa Hammer Slack, how you doing?
Alright, let me hop back.
Okay, so here, hop back in the hot seat here. I'm not doing a good job with this. It's just
this episode was awful.
It's so uninteresting.
Yeah, it was god awful. It was
I
horrible.
wouldn't say it's god awful. It's just it goes nowhere.
You're forgetting the character's name. I don't remember the character's name. The character didn't have a name. Did they?
I don't remember. Honestly, it's a they them. Them.
It's a thing. So Doll Clown. Yeah, this ship is not worth stealing. So what happened in it? Like, we literally watched it and then I took a nap because it was that boring.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Here,
So
we're texting.
So I'm not texting. I'm keeping up with your thing here.
No, he's not. He's looking at.
Hey,
He's
Chef
watching
Nations.
politics while. Go to live chat instead of top
It
chat.
is live chat.
No, you're in top chat. Go to that one. There. Now you're in live chat. Now you can see everybody.
Chef Nations.
It was fanfic, not Star Trek. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's like, okay, so Spock's wife just happens to be working at the same rehabilitation place that his brother. Like, how tiny is Vulcan? Are there 12 people on Vulcan and everybody knows everybody?
I don't know.
So there's like a underlying sort of thing that Nurse Chapel's supposed to be in love with Spock, but she knows exactly where she stands with him because he's a Vulcan and he's, super logical and all this crap. So she's like overstepping her bounds with their relationship because she's in love with him or something, and I don't care if Nurse Chapel and Spock did the giggity. Muffled, lively music playing. From where?
From they them.
From this individual's quarters. This individual who
What does she need to work out for?
Yeah, to stay 98 pounds soaking wet.
Here's how you defeat her.
They.
Okay.
Doll.
I thought
Clown
this was
doll.
going to be a Tholian web here.
Yeah, so they put him in some sort of web. This is one of those shows where you just kind of forget how to speak and what to say. She basically goes and leads them into a trap.
And
I hate pronouns.
Stingray
I hate
Davis
pronouns
instigates a mutiny.
Yeah, and Stingray Davis plays the dumb Orion guy against the other dumb Orion guy. Well, we don't know that the gender person here. Like, seriously, look how slim.
She does have more of an ass than certain actresses.
Not really. Like, oh my lord.
You look like you were going to have a heart attack when Pike told you to
She
go
has.
with your gut.
She has.
Or you're that, and
She has a thick voice. She has frost voice.
sometimes we act a certain way to fit people.
That's because they're non-binary.
Non-binary.
All right.
I expect her to laugh.
So they're like butting into Spock's business. This individual is butting into Spock's business. What's with the eye tattoo?
I don't
Wannabe
know.
Chakotay? Is
Wannabe
that
Mike Tyson?
Is that on the actor or is that on the character or
I saw a picture of this actress or the actor, whatever it is, act individual.
That individual. I'm just going that individual because I don't care anymore.
All right, so
There's chemistry between him and Pringles, right?
Colin Ewan.
This is terrible. A terrible case of bad track. Dr. Rebecca Shlomo, do you concur? Yes.
Yes.
This is awful. This one was so bad. It's
Yes.
like it's so hard to even recap because there's these long drawn out scenes where I guess this person's is supposed to be like a counselor, like a ship's counselor.
Yeah.
They're acting like a ship's counselor to go in and talking to Spock. I'm like, I'm not psychoanalyzing you. I'm here to psychoanalyze you because you look like you didn't need psychoanalyzing. So now this person's whole spiel is to get Cybok? Is to get to Cybok?
No, it's to get one of her people out.
Yeah, but is her person actually Cybok?
But no, her person is someone else.
There's somebody else in there.
But
and thank you so much, Colin. You
to
appreciate
Pringles,
it. This is bad.
Coincidentally,
That
it
yellow
works
spider
in
guy.
the prison where Cybok is. So just so happens.
Like everybody, like Vulcan is like 12 people in this universe. So
So they beam over to the
ship
which
they
is
got
pretty
kind
rundown.
of they got like trapped in sort of this like Tholian web looking thing of a not Tholian web, but it's like a Tholian web. But it was evident from the beginning that that was going to be the villain. Yeah, too much like I want to say too much like far. Do you remember the episode of Stargate with the chick from Wipeout? Yeah, you didn't watch this from Stargate Atlantis, where it had Jill Wagner was on there, and she was like the bad guy flirting with the main dude on Stargate Atlantis, whose name I totally can't remember because human soundboard. Yeah, so that's what it reminds me of, like Stargate Atlantis. So yeah, back to the Enterprise. There's no colonists. There's just crap and cages and garbage, and we're surrounded and all that. And then then there's a shootout on the bridge again. They're coming in, breaking in. All these space pirates, all these scruffy looking space piratey people. Even this one got shot in the side. Well, you should have done one right there when that individual got shot in the arm and then walked it off. It's Chakotay's grandmother Chipotle. Thank you so much, Sean Russell. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm having to watch this stuff. I haven't watched this stuff for driving me to smoke weed every day. You need it. Don't you? Like, this is just so bad. So this guy's an Orion, but he's what? Irish Orion?
I don't know.
Is he Irish?
Maybe. I said, hey, you guys can use a good meal. And so he cooks a meal for his crew.
Well, we're not there yet. So Spock and this one tries to get into Spock's head by saying, "Hey, we shouldn't be fighting back," and he this isn't there yet, but we gotta
what
like
happened
escape.
to security? They got to the bridge so easily.
What happened to security? Well, Laan's over here.
There is none. There's no security on this ship.
Ship's locked down, Cap.
Shut down turbo lift.
Or is it just British? I can't tell. I couldn't tell.
No, we've taken your ship, yeah? Caged your crew.
He's got an accent that's not this is another one of those. So basically, he ends up spitting or throwing food on Pike's face, and he's like, "Hey, your food's terrible." And the captain's like, "I cooked that myself, dude." He's like, "Yeah, but I'll cook your crew a meal because they look like they could use it."
Yeah.
And then his crew's like, and then he tries to like play all of the crew. He's trying to start a mutiny because he knows like this guy's people don't like him because he's not really in charge anyway. Because the non-binary person over on the other is really in charge. So, and Nurse Chapel actually figures out a way to fight back a little bit with a hypo spray because they're like, "Drop your weapon." I'm not a fighter. I'm just a nurse. I don't know how to fight. And then So rather than Mikey Burnham waiting around to come and save everybody and get everybody captured, like she actually fights back.
And she actually struggles a bit.
Yeah, because she's not, she's not a 200-pound woman. She's petite. As you are wearing a cat suit like that. I always say, think of like the skinniest person you could ever find, and that's who they have on these shows. They're all teeny tiny.
Michael Williams.
Michael Williams, thank you so much. So, Strange New Worlds, worse than Picard and Discovery, better or worse? It is better technically.
But that's setting a low bar, though.
It is better technically. It is better watchable. However, you feel like you're watching the Orville instead of Star Trek. You feel like this is. You feel like this is what you get when you hear the descriptions of the Orville at first. Like, oh, it's terribly unfunny and it's terrible.
Excellent
Dialogue.
Yeah. What were some of the bad reviews of the Orville? Do you remember?
That, it's derivative. It's,
yeah.
Jokes are forced.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how this one is. So, thank you so much for the super chat. Chapel should replace La'an as head of security. Probably. La'an.
La'an.
Okay. I like to mute when I have to cough or something. No, this is terrible. But it's not...
No, it's not that it's terrible. It's just not very engaging.
It's not engaging. It's like I've seen this so many times before where they play the crew.
Yes, the whole instigate a mutiny plot.
Yeah, they're instigating a mutiny and they even know, and he's like cocky about it and arrogant, and they're like, oh yeah, this is gonna work, no problem. There's like no stakes. We know that they're all gonna get out because we know Spock is gonna, well, and you would know that the crew's gonna get out anyway, but it's like less. Because he's so arrogant and he knows, like, is he becoming the Michael Burnham too much?
No, because he still gets beat up.
Yeah, that's true.
He fails.
That's true.
Okay, now
so they want us captured alive.
She gives Glacian Spock some kind of sob story about her husband.
Oh yeah, my husband was killed by these people. I wish he wouldn't have been so logical, and I wish he would have been afraid. So trying to kind of emotionally manipulate him into being afraid.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, my husband directed refugee relocation efforts. It's why I left Starfleet. He was torn. Yeah, we need to abandon the ship. I wish he was more afraid and less logical. My husband was a Vulcan. Yeah, I don't believe that. Is she married to Cybok?
No, there's some other guy.
Are they or what? Are they playing as she?
She said the name.
I think the characters are she. So, who knows? I convinced these guys to sell us to the Klingons, Pike says. But he knows that some of the crew doesn't like that and won't. Well, yeah. So he's just, the whole plot of this is it's just a very long, dark. You can't even see anything. Look how dark this is. It's like
I thought it would have been funnier if he cooked something that gave everybody diarrhea.
Right? That's the trailer now. Write that down. Here. Here's a thing to write it on. Captain Pike cooks. Captain Pike gives the Orions the shits, or gives space pirates the shits. I like Pike more than the show. Yeah, I mean he would be great on anything else. I've been trying to send his distress call to Starfleet. Yeah, so he tries to actually fix it. She's like, "Why didn't you just give up? I am taking over the ship. Thank you very much."
Thank you very much.
And then the gloating and grandstanding crap.
Keep the Enterprise and her crew.
There's all this gloating and like bad villain 101, gloating and grandstanding and getting overconfident again for the next 15 minutes. Where are the colonists? Oh, there were no colonists. And you believed me, and I led you here, and I lied, and I'm in a see-through cat suit. So there. You wish you could pull off the see-through cat suit. You know it. Keep on being you, Spock. is she is to pring painting or are her little prisoners. So she's basically a prison guard on this Vulcan colony. So the lady's gonna use Spock or use her to get into Spock to give him to the surrender, or else I'm gonna kill you or something. I don't know. So they're trying to play them against each other. So Spock is like, you know what? No, I'm going to do something illogical for a change. I'm going to do something that nobody would expect. I am going to make out with Nurse Holly Goodhead. I don't know. But that's not yet. We're skipping ahead because there's so little stuff. There's so little stuff. So, this is where they're convinced that, hey, sassy black lady who's like way better than this Orion guy. He's just a toxic green dude, right? He's just an old toxic green dude. You are the real smart one here, and you're going to be able to take him on because you've got us backing you up. And this is going to be awesome and amazing, and everything's going to be groovy, right? Right? And she's like, nah. I'm not falling for your shit. You're the third captain who's come along this week. You're the third captain who's come along this week to try and get me to mutiny against toxic green dude over there.
Toxic green dude. Toxic masculinity.
Toxic masculinity. So T'Pring decides to surrender. Spock's like, no, you better not surrender. Don't you dare. And doesn't Spock get Spock shot or something? Or no, she stuns him. She shoots him.
She shoots him in the back.
Shoots him in the back. The villain bad guy.
Next time it's gonna be set to kill.
Yeah, next time it's gonna be set to kill.
That's because my
So
name.
Frosk. So Frosk in the goth phase.
Goth
Frosk.
Goths.
Like, we're in love. I'm sorry. We're in love and we're gonna make out all night long.
We're gonna pon far all night.
Expect us to believe that?
Obviously, it's entirely a ruse to convince you not to make the transfer.
Entirely a ruse.
It's a million times a ruse. Nope, we're in love and we're gonna pon far. I am having an affair with this woman, with this human woman who's probably a lesbian. But no, they set her up to be. Well, I thought they set her up to be gay for about a minute, and then they changed it over to make her in love with Spock. Cause like, yeah, I'm gonna make out with you and stuff. Like, are you kidding? This is so lame. I don't need Spock and Nurse Chapel kissing. What kind of 12-year-old wrote this shit? This is like one of these 19-year-old freaking Twitter fans wrote this crap. And she feels it, and he kind of does, but doesn't.
Yeah.
And they've got more chemistry than Spock and T'Pring.
There's logical that we terminate our relationship. So.
Yeah, so let's do the thing. I pinky swear that we're no longer besties and wobbly go F yourself, T'Pring. Live long and suck it.
She's looking for the best ass eater.
Oh, yeah. Do you think we should have any hope for Babylon 5? The Stranger Worlds is a right load of horse apples. Thank you so much for calling you in. Yes, because JMS is behind it himself.
He's the original guy.
Yeah, the original guy's redoing it. So I think if you liked what he did the first time around and want, somebody 20 years wiser writing and 20 years more experience, I think it might be pretty good. Hopefully. I'm gonna be hopefully optimistic on that one because it's the right person. So, I mean, look what happened with Ghostbusters. I liked that one. So, despite weapons are mobilizing, shields been down. What's going on? Oh yeah, they're getting rid of you. Captain Spike.
Captain Stingray Davis.
Captain Spike. What's up? And it's like I mutinied the other ship against you. So get out of my chair.
He's literally at the wheel.
It's like a pirate wheel. It's like
he's like an 18th century buccaneer or something. God.
It's goofy, isn't it? Our Spock and the other Vulcans now sometimes 25% different rays, says they don't have a green tint to their skin like in TOS. Kinda.
I do watch anime, and the character Space Pirate Captain Harlock has a spaceship with a wheel with an old time. But there's something, because it's animated, you buy into it because it's an exaggerated universe to begin with. That just looks stupid.
Yeah, and Captain Spike has her
Captain Stingray
has the helmsman chick.
The they-themsman.
The they-themsman fire on the.
She has an emergency transport to a secret ship.
Oh yeah, and this one has an emergency transport to a secret ship. Well, that was the one that
we saw at the very beginning.
That you saw at the very beginning.
I picked up on that. I was like,
yeah.
oh, that's something weird. Oh yeah, so they didn't quite complete the mutiny first, so they got to beam out in a hurry.
Yeah, because like this one fired on the Enterprise's impulse,
Yeah, impulse,
so they couldn't impulse away.
Yeah, so he's our matey, and Rebecca Remignan says, "Please don't do that." Yeah.
If we ever catch Angel, we should make them walk the plank.
Please don't do that.
Please stop.
That's actually pretty good. I like that.
That's what I would do. Yeah, please stop. I've done that to you many times.
It's like, oh, okay.
I say I'd start my kids on TOS first. Yeah, this stuff, I mean, this isn't even... this is probably the most family-friendly of all of them.
This is probably the one you could show your kids.
Yeah, for the most part, they might not understand some of it, but, there's so many relationship things that are just going to be boring to most kids. Who cares about the relationship? And then they're like,
Captain
Spike.
I
knew you were gonna you were lying, and we should totally reestablish our relationship.
And then we'll pon far.
Nothing
like make up pon far, is there?
No. So Nurse Chapel, she's like, yep, I know that there's nothing between us because I know exactly where we stand with you. And I'm very disappointed even though I'm in love with you. Even though they set me up to be a lesbian earlier.
Yes.
Now I'm all of a sudden in love with you.
Yes, because that's how inconsistent the characters are.
Yeah.
That's all I ask for is consistency. Okay, and this is the
stinger.
There's Cybok.
Yeah, this is the stinger.
So, well, it's the
it's the
epilogue.
attempting to free.
The Vulcan Angel was attempting.
It's someone I was told to avoid.
Oh, okay.
Was attempting to free somebody I was told to avoid at all costs.
Yeah, my half-brother Cybok. There it is.
Is it gonna be Spock?
Cybok.
No, is it gonna be Spock in a longer hair and beard?
Probably. I don't know.
Is it gonna be a dual role? I bet it's gonna be a dual role.
Now listen, I won't mind if you just that's it. If you never see Cybok again,
I was told to avoid
they just hint at it and that's it. But no, they're gonna.
My half brother Cybok.
He's gonna be the big bad for the whole series, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's gonna be the big bad for the whole rest of the show. It's gonna be Ethan Peck in a beard and a wig.
Spock, you have a brother?
Yeah.
Yes. Why? Yes, I do, Captain. How come you never told me about this? Well, I told you. Well, I didn't think it was relative. This is why I didn't tell you about my sister. Spock, you have a sister? How come I didn't know about that? Well, I didn't.
To be honest, though, I mean, most grown adults don't go around talking about their siblings.
Spock, you served with an Indian Singh on board the Enterprise. Why was I aware of this? What else have you given me, Spock? Nurse Chapel and I have been having an affair. You have? Oh, wow.
So is everybody else, though. So Cybok.
This is like
this is so disappointing.
This is the Love Boat. This isn't the starter. This is the Love Boat.
You don't need Cybok this early, right? This is like episode 7, and they're already bringing in and they're not going to do it right. Also, why Cybok?
Because it's an Easter egg. Remember when they said that we're not going to bring Spock in? We're not going to bring Spock or the Enterprise in. You're not going to see him.
Yeah, they just flat out lie, and So this episode was another 1 out of 5, I think, for me. Because, for crying out loud, other than some like nice bits with Christine Chapel, whatever her name is, she's okay, but she's not Nurse Chapel. I mean,
the more you think about it, the less you like it.
Yeah, the more you think about it, the less good it is, and it's all like relationship drama again. Do I care about Spock and his wife? I don't, or fiance, girlfriend, whatever she is now. I don't. I mean, I guess because we saw her in an episode where, like in TOS, they had to set up some elaborate backstory to why it was so important that she had him fight or something. Not that we needed that. It was fine on its own. We didn't need it to be set up. I don't even think they're thinking that far ahead. I think they're thinking, how can we make this relationship? Oh, wouldn't it be cool if we saw Spock's wife?
Wouldn't it be cool if we saw Cybok?
Yeah.
Would it be cool if we saw them?
It's not a good show. I believe gaming would stand. I agree. It's so I don't like the more you think about it, the more the cover band of the cover band.
The worse it's.
The worse it is, yeah. Cybok. It sucks the life out of you. I had to take a nap after this. To be fair, though, I have been very exhausted. So to brings nothing to this. Nothing is. I mean, the actress is fine. Like, she's totally believable as a Vulcan. Mm-hmm. It would be interesting if it were any other. But then it's just so Big Bang Theory. It's just so much Sheldon and Amy Farrah Fowler. Yeah. Isn't it? It's so much more them. Yes. Like, it's only logical if we explore human sexuality. It's only logical.
Yeah, that is a very Big Bang Theory.
It's a very Big Bang Theory take on Star Trek.
Yeah, it is.
Which isn't Star Trek to me. It's Saturday Night Live.
People who watch the Big Bang Theory and think, this is what Star Trek is like. Yeah, because they talk about Star Trek all the time. Oh, well, yeah, they get those references from the Big Bang Theory, and then they try to...
Mm-hmm. They're trying to get fans to watch by bringing in TOS callbacks, probably as a mea culpa for Discovery pissing off so many fans, probably.
Well, what they want to
do is... Well, they like references and member berries, because the references are so Star Trek. Like, a lot of geek culture, or not Star Trek, Big Bang Theory, right? A lot of geek culture lately has evolved into looking up and name-dropping obscure references. Yes. A lot of geek culture has kind of offshooted from, I hate saying it, music geek stuff, where, like, if you were a music geek, you'd find the most obscure band you could name-drop to impress your music geek buddies. You've experienced that too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, it's like, I'm not listening to the thing that everybody's listening to. I'm listening to the thing that 5 people in the club are listening to. Rock and Roll Lifestyle from Cake called it out perfectly, like their first one. And I'm music geeking by calling out Rock and Roll Lifestyle instead of going the distance.
What did he say?
He said, the proves you were, how do you afford your rock and roll t-shirt? The proves you were there that you heard of them first. How do you afford their brand new rock and roll t-shirt or something? Yeah, your rock and roll lifestyle. Remember that? He's calling out the people who had the t-shirt of the band because you couldn't, like, these are the days where you only got this shirt if you saw them live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you had a shirt of like their early stuff, you were a bigger music geek than the other people, because you knew Ween in their chocolate or in their pure guava era, not chocolate and cheese, or or you were listening to Replacements before.
Yeah. Before it was cool.
Yeah. So
I know I jumped on the Replacements bandwagon pretty late though.
Yeah,
89 maybe.
Probably. Yeah.
Soul.
So yeah, like this shit, and it's music geek shit. It's like basically it comes from that, where you name drop and pick and pluck the most obscure references. So they think they're clever by going in with the Cybok stuff, and they think they're clever by, bringing out Captain Pike's horse and stuff like that. So it's this new modern generation of geek culture that is no deeper than references.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's reference track. It's just hey.
Chapel is not has a small jaw. Her character's not Christine Chapel. It's not.
Get us to the next reference.
I like the character, but I don't like who the character is supposed to be, or I don't like that it's supposed to be Nurse Chapel, because Nurse Chapel isn't this woman.
This is actually getting. I'm not okay.
Oh, are they going after Kirk again for saying he's bisexual?
Probably. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make Star Trek...
This isn't Kirk and Spock anyway. Like, Kirk and Spock is a thing that already happened.
They're trying to make Star Trek for people who don't want the 50 years of baggage that goes with it.
Yeah.
They want Star Trek for people who don't want to necessarily concern themselves with the canon, with how things work. They don't want people to think too much about it. That's pretty much what it is.
Right.
They want... I think it's unfair. I think it's unfair to call them normies. I think it's unfair to call them normies, but they want it for a mass audience. And Star Trek's never going to be for a mass audience.
But this isn't going to be a mass audience show because it's not good enough.
It's not.
It's so like what normies are there wanting this? I'm hearing myself repeat somewhere.
Nobody.
What normies are there sitting there, like what non-Star Trek people are sitting there watching it?
I don't think any.
I've got old oldies shirts from Def Leppard, Metallica, Ozzy, Nine Inch Nails, Sepultura, and about a dozen various shows I was fortunate to attend in my youth. Right? And those are the best ones. The ones you keep for... Those were the ones that are still... They're still good. Like, those are a lot of the ones I'm giving him, because I was buying, like, men's shirts back then, because that's what t-shirts were. They didn't have men's and women's. They just had t-shirts. Yeah, remember that? They just had t-shirts back in the day. So...
Oh well, so that's Star Trek Strange New Turds.
That's Star Trek Strange New Turds. It's just bad. It's Strange New Worlds. It's nothing strange. It's nothing new. There are no worlds. They just fly around in space bothering people. It's just space bothering.
Oh my god, what's with you in this starship? Oh my god.
They're bothering me. I don't know. All right, I think I better wrap. I'm getting hungry. It's getting close to dinner time, even though it's like 4 p.m.
All right.
That's because I ate lunch at or breakfast at like.
We'll have to talk about Kamala Khan later.
Yeah, we'll do a whole stream about Kamala Khan, I think.
At some point.
Yeah, it's just getting too warm in here. It's 4:30, 4:20. It's 4:20.
Kamala Khan's not much better. No, that's unfair.
Star Trek hot and bothered. Kamala Khan. Actually, the next episode was less bad, but it's so 12-year-old girl fantasy stuff. So it is 4:20 here. It's 1,000,000 degrees. All right. Go ahead and open up the door. It's way too hot.
All right, everybody.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. How long? Well, we've been live an hour and a half anyway, so that's enough time to watch it back if people missed it. That is Strange New Worlds. Yeah, both of these are 1s out of 10s. They're not getting better. They're getting worse. This is exactly what they're talking about, where it takes a hard dive.
I wouldn't say they're getting worse. It's just bland. They're getting more bland.
Yeah, they're just getting more fillery. It's like they tried everything they could to get like the best of the best out in the beginning, knowing that people were going to stop watching after a while. But they still want something to consistently put on their streaming. That's what I think. It's less bad than Discovery. It is not good. I don't think. Like it gets to places where it's almost good, and then it ruins it by being plagiarized. So, but thank you guys so much. Sorry to say, I prefer watching Strange New Worlds by watching your reviews. No, you're doing the heavy lifting, so I don't have to. Enjoy your doing this. Oh, thank you so much for calling you in. I appreciate you guys hanging out. It's not as in your face as JW woke, except this last episode where they literally marketed that character as non-binary. It's like, you know what? If this character weren't marketed that way, we would just say she. We would just accept as a woman. We would probably say, oh, it's probably some trans actor or non-binary actor or something, and we would have moved on and had a day. But they throw this in the middle of June, and that's the best they can do. So. They just want subs for streaming. Doesn't matter if it's bad if people are paying. That's right. So, Zika Deck for the inlay. Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks. See you on a Strange New World. We'll probably watch the next one. We do have Kamala Khan to talk about, and the Orville. We're like 2 episodes behind talking about the Orville too. So, thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. I might do more streaming and stuff from the strip or something. I don't know. Bye.